So one of the principles of fearless agent recruiting is your commission model cannot define who you are. They can't leave the recruiting presentation that you did saying, oh, they're 80-20 or they're 90-10 or they're 50-50 or whatever. You have to eliminate all the objections. So you cannot, it eliminates you competing on leads or location or the split. All that has got to go away. And I'll give you an example of that. You know, I used to work for a Century 21, and my partner, when I went off to be a coach, my partner started managing a Century 21 office. So she would go into a real estate school and stand up and give the pitch for Century 21. Now, every time she's there, the room only holds 35 pre-licensing agents, and it's always full. And she brings donuts because, you know, you got to get people bribed with Krispy Kreme donuts or something. And then she would give the pitch for Century 21, pass out 3x5 cards, say, put your name and your phone number on a 3x5 card if you would like to meet with me. Now, yesterday, somebody from Coldwell Banker was there. The day before, somebody from Berkshire Hathaway was there. The day before that, somebody from Sotheby's was there. Tomorrow, there'll be somebody else there. So each time she would do that, she would get about 5 cards filled out on average. Now, out of the 35 agents in the room, some of them are going to do new homes. They're not going to do resale. Some of them are going to do property management. Some of them are going to work for a corporation where they just need a real estate license. They don't all need Century 21 by any stretch of the imagination, but she would get 5 cards filled out. So I said to her, could I go and give the presentation for you and see if I could increase the number of cards that are filled out? So I go the next time. She said, sure. So I go the next time and I said, hi gang, welcome to real estate. You know, 20 some years ago, I was sitting exactly where you were sitting, and I wish I had known what I know now. And here's what I didn't know. In this group of people, you know, there's a certain percentage of you that are going to succeed. And I use this as a visual. So I held up a visual of the welcome new member list to the local board of realtors. And I said, there's about 200 people on this list for the month of March or whatever. And then I flipped it over, and 85, and I color coded it. I said, now this red group, the big group, 85% of you sitting here will not even renew your license 2 years from today. You will fail out of the business. You will go back to Home Depot, tie on the orange apron, explain to your family and friends how this real estate thing did not work out. Then that little 10% of you that's yellow, you're going to renew your license. Many people will wonder why you did. You will be in a constant state of mediocrity or earning way below your potential. And then that little green group, the 5%, that's the percentage of you in this room that will be successful immediately, and half of you did that by marrying the broker, or your brother-in-law's a builder or a lender, and you couldn't fail if you tried. Not that I'm bitter, right? That was not my story. So here's the question. If you want to avoid what happens to 85% of the people in this room, if you want to avoid failure, if you want to avoid years of earning way below your potential, if you want to be in that tiny 5% that's earning an above average income, then I invite you to meet with me. And all you have to do is put your name and your cell phone number on that 3x5 card, and I'll give you a call, and I'll show you how to get rich selling real estate. Now, I walked out of that room with 15 cards, 3 times as many, and what was the reason? It was because I didn't mention Century 21. That was the kiss of death. I made it all about them. None of it was about me or Century 21, who I didn't even work for at that point. So that's the secret. You make it about the customer. Everything in Fearless Agent is about make it about the customer. Care about the customer. Don't care about getting the listing, and you'll get the listing. Don't care about recruiting the agent, and you'll recruit the agent. Always make it about them. Don't make it about your brand.